Perfect planning prevents poor performance. Nothing worse than being a poor pensioner or nomad. Please plan ahead. You cannot buy time. This video is going to show the effects of inflation over a 30-year period. Basic calculator skills: how to forecast how much you need moving forward. Set your budget. How much you will need to keep your lifestyle up to date. Inflation can be a retirement killer. You need to understand money, gold, and the effects of inflation. Let's go, Brandon. How to use a calculator. This does not work on a phone. Be warned, get your Casio out or PC. How much per year do you need to live on? I will give you 2 examples. How to use a calculator to forecast inflation. How your budget will need to change to keep up the same lifestyle. I'm not trying to teach you how to suck eggs. They don't teach this at school, they just teach you to serve. Budget required to live? $18,000 and $30,000 per year. How to use a calculator? If you believe the government long-term forecast of 2% in your yearly budget is $30,000. Type on your calculator 1.02 multiply by 30,000 equals 30,600. So year 2 you would need another $600 per year to maintain lifestyle. Press equal again for year 3 and again for year 4, etc. Inflation forecast for the next 30 years. Remember, all governments cover up the true rate of inflation. A good site for true rate of inflation: go to Google Shadow Stats. Forecasting your future income. Remember, you may need money until you are well into your 80s. When you retire, your earning potential is 0. You need to add up all future income, investments, pensions, Social Security, disability, and rental income. If you are 50, that is a lot of forecasting. I wanted to retire at 50. When I done my numbers, I just didn't have enough to see me through to 80. So as a result, worked our nuts off for 10 years with my wife, living off grid and saving 80% of our salaries. Being 100% tax efficient. You will be shocked how much money you need. A 1 million pension pot may not be big enough. Remember, being tax efficient is not tax evasion. So if you aim for $18,000 for the first year spend and inflation is running at 2%. Year 2, you will need to generate $18,360 to live to the same standard. If inflation stays low? Fantastic. If you believe inflation is going to run at 10% for the next 30 years, you will need to have a pension pot of $3 million. Please press pause to study the figures. Inflation could easily eat up your pension pot. So if you are lucky enough to have $30,000 coming in year 1, you want to maintain your lifestyle for 30 years. With inflation running at 5%, you would still need a pension pot of $1,993,000 to maintain your lifestyle.
Hello people, this is a quick demonstration of how to use a calculator and how inflation goes up over the years. It's very simple to do. You can do this on a PC or a laptop, or you can also do it on a standard like Casio calculator. You can't use this on your phone, it doesn't work on a phone. So if we want to have an income of $18,000 or pounds per year, and you believe the government where they say inflation is going to run at roughly 2% indefinitely, then you type in the 18,000 into the calculator and you times it by the inflation rate, which is 2%. So to do that 2% on a calculator, you put it in as 1.02 and you press equals, and that comes up to 18,360. So that's what you're going to need for year 2. For year 3, just press equals again, and it means 18,727.20. Press it again, and that's going to give you year 4, year 5, year 6, year 7, year 8, year 9, and year 10. So you can see where I'm going with this. So what this is basically telling you, if you want to maintain your lifestyle, you need to make sure your investments are growing. So in 10 years' time, where at the moment you're bringing in $18,000 or pounds or whatever you want to call it, in 10 years' time, at inflation at 2%, you need to still bring in 21,511. Just goes to show you how inflation can eat into a pension pot.
How to survive inflation with an edge. Doing nothing will not do it. 1. Gold has outperformed the S&P 500 for over 20 years. 2. Farmland, buy it and own it. You can always be self-sufficient. 3. Crypto, I only have 5% in my portfolio, too volatile for me. 4. Good dividend equity stocks like Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, US Bancorp, British American Tobacco and GSK. 5. Residential property. What is the biggest thing everyone should do? Clear all personal debt. Where to buy gold bullion? I would recommend a minimum of 30 ounces of gold in 50-gram bars, or 1,500 ounces of silver in bar or coins. Miles Franklin Mint USA, the Pure Gold Company UK, the Perth Mint Australia. People say, why buy gold? Why does every central bank hold and buy gold? It's the currency of the gods. The governments hate us owning gold bullion. If you are lucky enough to own 30 ounces or more, you are in the top 1% of gold owners in the world. So few people own gold bullion and even fewer understand it. Please remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and following me you could easily become bankrupt. Please don't sign up to these get-rich-quick YouTube and Facebook schemes. You will lose all your money. I only manage my money. I'm not allowed to manage anyone else's. Please go to a financial advisor for professional advice. This video is purely educational and not investment advice. Remember, only 2% of people attain financial independence.